The next thing I'm going to do with this model is I'm going to say, well, what if somebody spends more? All right, and I'd showed it before. If, for example, the government builds a project of some sort, they build a bridge, build a highway system, we're going to add to government spending. I'm going to add to government spending by $100. The idea behind this is an argument people often make. They say more government spending means more GDP. And as I mentioned before, if people don't like government spending, they might say, well, what about business spending? And they'll say more business spending leads to more GDP. And that's just a matter of debate. I'm going to do government first because that's the more common one, but you can make it any type of spending. So what happens if all of this goes up by 100? All I'm going to do is add government spending. And the way to make it work is I'm going to add to this column here, plus $100. And now the answer, without doing any math, is that GDP has to go up from 400 to 600, because we know the multiplier, and we know how it works. But the table's going to show the exact same thing. If I add 300 to this column, 400, 300, 350, 400, 450. You can see here that we're spending more than we're earning. This is now 500. We're not done. At this new spending, we're going to have a higher GDP. So this is 550, and all I'm doing is adding 600, 700. If you look here, the new GDP where income and spending are equal is at 600. So if I add 100 here, and I move the line up, now we say that higher GDP results if there's spending. So this is C plus G plus I with extra spending. All right, so again, this could be business spending or consumer spending. It could be spending on foreigners buying our products. But anytime somebody spends extra, GDP goes up. The line shifts to here, the crossing point moves over, and $100 of spending equals $200 of GDP because of the multiplier.